Dust swirled over the, red earth of Dry Creek the morning. Clara Belle Hayes was forced into her wedding gown. She was only 19, the daughter of a bankrupt rancher whose debts had driven him to barter her hand to the richest man in 3 counties, Jedediah Boone, a widowed cattle baron with a silver beard, eyes like cold steel, and a reputation for getting whatever he wanted. The whole town gathered at the chapel that day, eager for gossip and spectacle. Some pitied her, others envied her. A millionaire cowboy, after all. Didn't come courting often, even if his bride was half his age. Clara stood beside him, hands trembling beneath her lace gloves, the scent of dust and lilac perfume heavy in the air. Boone said little during the vows, but when he slipped the gold ring on her finger, his gaze softened for the briefest second, as if he carried a sorrow too heavy to name. After the ceremony, Boone called for silence. "A bride deserves a wedding gift," he said, his voice deep as a thundercloud, "and mine deserves the truth." He motioned to a stable hand, who led forward a chest the size of a coffin. Murmurs rippled through the crowd. Boone lifted the lid, revealing stacks upon stacks of crisp banknotes and land deeds. But it wasn't the money that made the crowd gasp. "These," Boone said, handing a parchment to Clara, "are the deeds to every acre your father lost, and 100 head of cattle to start your own ranch. You don't belong to me, Miss Hayes. You're free. Consider this your dowry, not your burden." The preacher's jaw dropped. Her father wept. Clara could barely breathe. Boone tipped his hat, mounted his horse, and rode off into the sunset, leaving behind the wealth, the whispers, and the stunned silence of Dry Creek. They say no one saw Jedediah Boone again, but for years after, travelers claimed they'd spotted a lone rider on the horizon, watching over Clara Belle's thriving ranch, the ghost of the millionaire cowboy who gave her freedom instead of chains.